Alright guys, welcome. This is part 2 of my sermon, Why Should I Believe in God? Now, to continue what I was saying in my sermon earlier, we're going to just go to John 14. We're going to go to John 14, and actually we are there. We're going to read 11 to 21. Alright, and it says, "Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." Whatever we need, Jesus wants us to come to Him about it. We're going through something right now, financial difficulties, we may be poor, we may be stuck in a situation. Call on Jesus and He will intervene in that situation. For those of us that may not have heard of God or Jesus, in later videos we're going to go back to the beginning of how everything started, so that way we can get a better understanding of who Jesus is. But for those of you that know there's a God, that believes in a God but don't follow Him, the message is for you, and not just for you, for everyone that's watching me right now via YouTube. But like I said, whatever we need, God's got it. He created us in His image. Now man said that that we came from apes. We evolved from apes. That we came from water. That is not true. I'm going to tell you why. Let's go to Genesis 1. Actually, we're already going in the beginning. The Holy Spirit is leading me on this right now. Alright. This is how the earth was created, how man was created. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. You have the sun. And God saw the light that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear," and it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called seas, and God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit, after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth," and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and the herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth," and it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made stars also. By reading that one, I believe he's talking about the sun and the moon. Now, I do believe in part 2 of my sermon we are getting into creation, the way how the Holy Spirit is leading me, but I'm not done yet. We have so much to talk about, people, and I want you to listen, and I pray that God really touches your heart, because this is for you, this is for your soul. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness, and God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that has life, and fowl that may fly upon the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beasts of the earth after his kind, and it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and God saw that it was good. And God said, Let us make man in our image. Right there. We were made, I repeat, we were made in the image of God. Say that again. We were made in the image of God. All of us. Me, you, your family, your friends, everybody, this whole world. Every human being was made in the image of God. He said, and God said, Let us make man in our own image. And God said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image, in the image of man, in the image of God. So let me read that again. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God created he him. Male and female created them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, where there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and morning was the sixth day. See how much I got left? 7 minutes? Okay. Sorry guys, I keep checking the time. For some reason YouTube won't let videos go over 20 minutes for some reason, especially me by doing mobile. But other than that, God created us. He created man. He created man. Now, we're going to get to Adam and Eve's story soon. We're going to understand how sin got in the world. How sin got in the world. And, you know, some of us are saying that God created sin. So that could be an excuse to say that, you know, why would I want to serve a God that created sin? God did not create sin. God did not create sin. See, he did not intend for man to know evil. He intended for man to know good. We're going to get, as a matter of fact, while there's time left, in my next video, we're going to get to that about sin. We're going to get to how sin, kind of get more of an understanding about it. Because there are many of us that have so many questions, you know, like, why would I serve a God that, as what we were told, or a thought that we have put into our heads, created sin? God did not create sin. God is a God of righteousness. God is a God of righteousness, not a God of sin. What kind of God would I be serving? I'm not going to serve a sinful God. I'm going to serve a righteous God, a holy God, like a true living God. That's the kind of God I'm going to serve. And like I said earlier, to retract a little bit, we have missions upon our life. And God created us in his image. He created us to do great things. He didn't create us to go to parties, to drink, to smoke, to have sex, to fornicate, to be in the movies, to, you know, be superstars, and have that fame. He created us to serve him. To serve him, to live according to his word. That's our mission. We are God's people. And so many of us reject God every day. And say that, God, this is your fault for me going through this. And sometimes we put ourselves in situations because we think, well, actually man actually wants to play God. And that's why, as of today, you know, we can't have prayer in public schools anymore. You know, and, you know, man, you know, we're going to get into so much detail in these future sermons. I'm just giving you so much right now. And man, before I move on to my next video, I just want to end this by saying that, you know, we're just in the beginning of this. You know, God is a God of love. He's a God of peace. He cares for you. So many of us saying, well, if God cared for me, why did I go through this? I told you my testimony. But why do I still serve God? He protected me. I get to one time I nearly drowned. And He saved me. I was in the deep end of the pool. I was about 8 or 9, and I was in the middle of the pool, deep end. I slipped as I was walking out there underneath, and I was panicking. Nobody could hear me. And I was panicking, and I was like, help, help. Water was just gushing to, like, my mouth. And next thing you know, I suppose I closed my eyes. I'm in the middle of the pool. I closed my eyes. Stopped moving. Now, I basically do believe I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was on the other side. It was like 2 seconds. Like, I don't know, just that quick. I was towards the wall on the other side of the pool. And to this very day, I know that that was God. He sent an angel to save me before I died. I could get into so much right now, but I gotta move on to my next video. You know, but it will be more better explained in my next one though. But God bless, and I will see you in my next video. Please don't go away. Just keep watching. I got more for you.